your level of evolution. Because you can say, I am sorry. What's that mean? Yes. When you say, I am sorry, you understand that person. Because if you've made a mistake, you say, this doing something, it's gone off. Yes. No, it's disturbing me. Yes, if you can turn it off. It's not you. Yes, okay. Yes, if you genuinely practice I am sorry, it makes you understand others. It makes you understand because he doesn't understand. Somebody will not be able to say I am sorry, but you can see what he or she is going through. For you to be able to say I'm sorry makes you a stronger person. It makes you a stronger person. That's one thing. It makes you a stronger person. Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Oh, I am sorry. I will not do it again. It makes you because maybe most times when somebody says I am sorry, why did you do this? Why did you do this? You want to defend yourself. If you are wrong, just say I am sorry. If you are wrong, genuinely say I am sorry. I am sorry also opens you up and accept that a time was when you were not like this. You know, because a time was, if you can say I am sorry at this maybe years ago, if somebody has done the same thing to you, you wouldn't say I am sorry. But now you've evolved. Because you've evolved, you are able to say I am sorry. Because you've evolved, because you have become a higher person, you can genuinely say, I am sorry. Embrace your mistake and accept others to make life easier for everybody. Life becomes tedious when you don't embrace your mistakes. Yes. When you don't embrace your mistakes, life becomes very tedious. When things are going wrong and you don't want to embrace the mistake, life is full of mistakes. Life is full of mistakes. Sometime this week, I think just only yesterday or 2 weeks, sometime this week, Indians in the state of India, they got something to the moon, and they were seeing the thing just going to land on the moon, and the thing vanished. They were seeing the thing, they were getting messages. We are just about 3-point-something miles to land. They lost communication, and up to now they haven't got anything out of it. You know, be prepared to accept mistakes. Now they have to go back and redraw to go back to the planning drawing board again. Yes. No one is perfect, and no one can have it all. No one is perfect, and no one can have it all. So you'll be able to say, you should be able to say, I am sorry. You should be able to say, I am sorry. And that's why the Master Jesus said, no one is good except save the God, save the Father. No one is good. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. I am sorry means I am willing to accept forgiveness. Yes. I am sorry also means I am willing to accept forgiveness. Because when you are genuine about I am sorry, you feel the forgiveness. If somebody says, it's okay. I'm sorry. Because if you say, I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry. Even if the person is forgiving you, you are not even in tune with what the person is saying. Because you are not sorry. But if you are saying, I am sorry, and you are genuine with it, when he says, okay, you also accept the forgiveness. And that is the way life is all about. That is what enhances your life. That is what makes you who you are. Giving out a new thought about you. If, however, I'm not sorry, if you just say, I'm sorry, the forgiveness does not stick. It will not stick because you are not really genuinely for it. The need to be right all the time is a poison. Yes, the need to be right all the time is a poison. If you always think you are always right, you are only poisoning yourself, and it imprisons you. It imprisons you. Life becomes inflexible, filled with pride. Yes. The need to be right all the time is a poison. I'll just really emphasize on this. The need to be right all the time is a poison. It's a very, very strong poison, and it imprisons you because you are always right. I am sorry heals deep wounds. I am sorry heals deep wounds. No matter what you've done, no matter how bad the situation is, if you are genuine and you say, I am sorry to somebody who probably you did unknowingly hurt somebody. It doesn't mean you are genuine, you are consciously going to, but unknowingly you've hurt somebody. When you say, I am sorry, when you say, I am sorry, it heals the wounds. It might be when I have the opportunity, I will say this thing, I will do this thing. When maybe somebody hurts you, you've all been through it before. When somebody hurts us so much, and you want to revenge, and I'm very sure if I experienced it, and you genuinely want to revenge, and the person turns around and says, I am sorry. It weakens you. It consciously weakens you because all the pain, all the vents, all the anger suddenly dissolves. It first of all, it enhances you by saying, I am sorry, and it blesses the person who also be receiving the I'm sorry. And then the forgiveness, you are on top of everything. I am sorry is the spiritual plastic surgery we need for reconstruction. I am sorry is the spiritual plastic surgery we need for reconstruction. You've hurt somebody. All along, you just keep going. The moment, like I said, the moment you say, I am sorry, that person or that injury, that pain, it's completely gone. It's the spiritual plastic surgery. Because there's no need for revenge, there's no need for pain, there is no need for anything anymore. And then I said, you are forgiven, and then you embrace that forgiveness, and you enjoy the forgiveness more. I am sorry to somebody or something, or even to you. No, sorry. The 4 steps to practice I am sorry. 4 steps to practice I am sorry. I am sorry to somebody, to something, or even to you, and state the error clearly. You may repeat it. Yes. Make it clearly. I've done this to you, and I am sorry. I have done this to you. You see, something, it's not like I'm sorry and then, even though I'm just saying it, but you have to be, I'm sorry carries a lot of weight. It carries a lot of weight. So when you say it, and you make the person consciously know that I am sorry, and you state it clearly, loudly, it does a lot of things in your life. Do not justify it. Do not justify the hurt. Sometimes you want to, but because that is why I have to step. And the person is saying, you stepped on my soul and on my foot. But this is the only place I can step. You have heard the person. You get me? So just say I'm sorry. Do not justify it. It is okay to be wrong. It is very okay to be wrong. Do not justify yourself for hurting somebody. Do not justify it. But it's very, very okay to be wrong. It is very okay as the spacecraft went to the moon and it didn't land. It is very okay. You know how many people have died going through this? It is very, very okay. It is very, very okay. Sometime, I think the same week, I was reading somebody, and there was this woman who wants to break the land speed, a woman. And she said, when this is her own thing. People think I am crazy. People think he's crazy. But this is what I want to do. And it's okay. And people said, when people ask her, aren't you scared? All she says is, thank you. She doesn't want to justify her craziness. This is what, maybe that's her purpose in life, to break the land speed. She's broken some, but she's here to do even further ones. And she lost her life. Yes. Yes. She lost her life. But she said in a past interviews, when people are, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? All she says is, she doesn't say anything. All she says is, thank you. You can insult her all the insulting. All she will say is, thank you. Do not justify it. Do not justify what what she wants to do. That is not your problem. I am sorry makes life easier for the other person to forgive you. It makes life easier for the other person also to forgive you. Yes. Yes. If you genuinely say, I am sorry, the person will like to forgive you. And it makes it a lot easier. Because I know we are all guilty of all these things, because we hardly say sometimes, oh, because you think you are right, so you can say everything that you want to say. You can say, you can do it, because you are right. But sometimes the words, I am very guilty, because I always say to people, words don't hurt me. You can tell me everything. I'll even give you more insults for you to hurt me. But me, people will tell me, Kofi, you don't talk so much. But when there are certain words that I say, some of my friends say, you say certain things and they feel like jumping into their ears. And it's because it's so hurtful. But I keep telling them, please enlighten me on this, because the same words, if you say it to me, it will not touch me at all. So if you are hurt by these words, I will genuinely say I am sorry. But sometimes, some people keep it a long time. I went to Ghana in June, and I said something to somebody. And it's only 2 days ago that the person said, you said this. It was so, I kept quiet and I was so hurt. I said, but why didn't you tell me? And that was in June. And only because I called him and he's telling me, because you said this. And he never called me, and I realized, why is he not calling me? Because we always, yes. And I said, why? So I just remembered, so I called him. And he said, only because you said this. I said, oh, I don't even remember the whole thing. But I am sorry. You know me. I'm sorry. I said, so now then the conversation changed as if nothing has happened. I said, this you could have done this long time ago. Yeah, but don't be proud of that you can. Don't be proud that you've made somebody forgive you. Don't be proud of saying I'm sorry. Don't be proud so I can say I'm sorry. It's part of you. It shouldn't be like, oh, now I can say sorry, so I'm sorry, so I'm proud of it. I am sorry means I am ready to choose a new way. I am sorry means I am ready to choose a new way. A new way of, now that people, since it's a long time ago, since I know that words don't hurt me. So there's sometimes, years ago, I was very, very bad. Because I could say something and then the whole world will be chaos. But now, as I'm growing, I'm slowly changing, even though I'm not there. Because I could say something that can't even. I know. But it's not right. But I'm not proud of myself. But you can say, but I'm also, changing. Yes, I am changing. I am sorry means I am ready to choose a new way, a new way. Edit your thinking. So now sometimes before I say something, I think about it. Yes, I think about it. I think about it before saying it. But sometimes life gets in the way. Sometimes life gets in the way and I say what I think. Because I'm a free person. This morning, the meditation means liberty. And I say what I think. I'm guilty. I'm not saying, but whoever I've hurt, I'm sorry. Whoever I've hurt. Because the same things you can do to me, there are so many bad things people have done to me. And yesterday I was even discussing with Auntie Asantua, so many things. But I said, the hurt always doesn't, the hurt to me, you hurt me is here, physically or spiritually, or it's outside me. It doesn't, it's not within me. It's here. So I say it, and then I move on. That is me. But I have to protect others around me too, because not everybody is like me. Yes, I'm not talking about me, but this is what it's all about. I am sorry means, I say it again, I am sorry means I am ready to choose a new way. Edit your thinking. Find out what made you do or say what you just did. Find out what made you. Because sometimes, some things that is been bothering you long time can make you say something. Yes, can make you say something. I remember years ago when I was about 19, about 20, and me and my friends we were getting ready to go out.